Alright guys, it's Sparta, and I'm playing, as you can see, Witcher 2 for Mythic Mondays. We're starting off here, continuing where I left off with this. Still at the very beginning of the game still, so that makes it just nice and easy for me to continue on.
It's not alright. You gotta get me.
It's not how I'm arrested.
Yeah, with a needle in your arm. I know all about it.
I
I'm gonna go ahead and continue this.
Witchen, or Witchers, an elite and mysterious caste of warrior monks. In popular lore, they're portrayed as possessing magic powers and superhuman abilities. Witchers were believed to combat evil spirits, ghastly monsters, and all manner of dark forces. It's possible that Witchers had animal eyes, which granted them sight in near darkness, rendering survival probable in encounters with fiends both subterranean and nocturnal, kobolds, vampires, and ghouls. Witchers used their silver swords to kill creatures of magic provenance, wraiths, cursed souls, and striggers. With their swords of meteorite steel, they felled non-magic beasts, and the occasional human.
Dog catcher. Step back, White One.
Stand aside. I know those two, and I won't let them hang.
Piss on who you know. The law says they're to hang. Carry on and you'll join them.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with a Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
And piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk, you're spoiling their fun.
Well, a freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favourite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel!
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention. Ha!
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap! The singer's to hang, and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
Go, Marno! Got room for one more deviant!
As you guys can see, there's not very much in the way of diplomacy, so they it resorts to boxing here, which is a nice little. I actually like how they set this up.
Assaulted an officer!
Was this guy ever alive? That's a good question. What I find is going to be your ass.
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arsefuck is going on? I'd like to report. Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the Lord Flotsam.
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the King.
Well, well. Blue Stripes. The non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction say to that? I thought so.
Is that true?
It might look that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a beat. I'm joking.
Clue, signature, calling card, anything out of the ordinary that might give us a sense of where he was exactly thinking about us. Look at this place. Hey, they write about the victim in Santa's cottage. He rushed his will.
Listen here. You may have heard rumours of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, Wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing.
I thought he was lying too.
Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
The X-rays that the doctor took of Paul's head. Skull fracture.
They were really going to hang us.
No.
I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right.
The hospital took X-rays.
Let's get out of here.
Fracture.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on down the line, you need a stiff drink.
I think I know him pretty
While
well.
we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery beneath a veneer of courtesy.
No first timer is going to be able to pull that off.
This is why this accusation is Chris. All this time in a laboratory for guys. Seem like a nice. None of your goddamn business.
Yeah. Trace the name and social of Rudy Cooper to a New Jersey plumber who mysteriously died in 98.
You gotta be kidding me. After all this, we still don't have an idea on this guy?
Rudy is in his real life. Trying to be smart. Fucking know his name, you better.
Whatever it is going on.
Other than the obvious, a lot of trace blood stains. It's probably where he killed them all. The rest of the apartment. Guest. Light out meal. At least he's consistent. You're all sitting on top.
A notice board. Might find something interesting here.
It's boring.
We can fix that. Tomorrow we'll be blowing out.
Call it an homage to it.
You look strong. Care for the little contest?
Arrested in 69. 21's arrest listed both times. 1, 2, 3, 5. Drive. They say home is where the heart is. This is where I left mine. What are you doing here? Drink it on the road. It's not now.
What's going on?
It's Deb, okay? She's in trouble.
Serious?
Yeah, actually, very serious, but I just can't worry about you
Too
two.
strong for me. Here's what you're owed. You ought to give Whitey Wilkes a shot.
That's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
You yapping about it ain't gonna change it. Shut the fuck up.
You'll not have an easy time with me.
Sure.
But we never take the violence. They have the arsenal. I go hitters over there.
Do they fingerprint psych patients at Connie?
Strong man you are. Here's your coin. You should take on Big Max.
That should take care of you. Enjoy the peace and quiet.
You're a strong lad, but I'm no wimp either. Wanna take me on?
Hey, it's Batista. Do me a favor. I need you to run Rudy Cooper's Prince and Psych Mental Institution office.
By Veo Pattis's balls, you're strong. You're winnings. There's someone else. No one's beaten him yet.
Who?
Bartholomew Bargy. You'll find him in the village.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Tris Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you in your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor. Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbalt and Count Marivel, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in a dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose
Don't get another big one.
3
Just
days
get,
they debated,
a bag
and it looked
of
more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles.
Shredded lettuce or
Except the
whatever.
trade was in court and ministry positions.
We don't need
Spears of
anything like that
royal
because apparently Sarah's not
Humans.
Well, no, babe.
spite
The
of
reason why it
several
went bad
duels
wasn't
and
because
two
nobody ate it. It
poisons,
was
no king
because
was
of how
chosen.
hot it was in
Civil
that.
war was in the air.
That's true too. Big thing
Where were
like
the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were
I was the
truly
one
evil?
who opened.
They weren't invited.
I know. I
Neither
don't
was
think
I.
Sarah understood that
But
there
if not
was.
for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbalt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No, it ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette Lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Well, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds significant stake.
I think I've heard enough about politics. The dragon... well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
But where did the Lavalettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure. No wedding, Zoltan?
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined the uprising in Vizima. My would-be Popper-in-law refused to let a rebel firebrand join the family. Innkeep, where's our drink?
It was like this. We got to Mahakam a week after the Grand Master died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakows, and as a gift for Eudora, a jade stone as big as my fist.
We were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs. They welcomed us in, sat us down, and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how over any other. And that went on until dinner. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining, they served the soup.
You could have held a pin drop. Old Breckenrig rose and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, Geralt, but they served duck blood soup. It was as black as tar. They must have dropped lumps of coal into the pot.
"Eat," Breckenrig says, then proceeded to slop 2 full bowls of the shite. Old goat. Hope his mind caves in on his head.
Since when have you worked for Roach?
Hey, nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master and his mutants.
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking. Do what you want. You're an adult, kind of.
That wasn't very supportive.
Laugh away. At least I decided to do something constructive.
You used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria. Some might call you a traitor.
Ever tried to live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Leave him be, Geralt. He'll play the spy a bit, get bored and drop it. You know how he is.
Laredo said you're working with the Scoia'tael, Zoltan.
I have done many things in my life, Geralt, but I have never stooped to banditry.
The Scoia'tael don't consider themselves bandits.
But I am no Scoia'tael.
Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yorvith's Scoia'tael were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Kairan,
Kairan?
the monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch, perchance?
To see it in all its splendor.
Sozek doesn't look too good. Lay him inside somewhere.
Right, we've dawdled enough already. Come on, lads, let's go.
What's this? I was ready for a rumble there.
Shut it, and come on.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Kairan, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kairan was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species. To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt. You saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast
Hello there, guys.
must
This is Darth.
maybe inhabited
Tarak.
one of Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants.
And I'm playing Witcher 2 on a Mythic
claims
Monday, which
they
allows me to
emerged from the
play
northern swamps
any game that's
approximately
set in the
1
past or
month
has any mythological
An elf.
creatures or anything like that in
Formerly
it.
a Scoia'tael. Strange bird, but he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation, witches' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a horror house.
Thanks for the warning.
Any headache? Dizziness?
I'm fine. I'm going.
Good, yeah. Let's go to the hospital. I'll never see you.
What he called you? Why would you do that?
He wanted me to try to talk him down. He said he was having second thoughts about killing Deb. He seemed to feel like we have some kind of... The only one that he killed Deb and shot him off. Well, you almost fucking got her killed. I'm going to request an immediate suspension when we get back to the station. Morgan, you shouldn't be out here.
Are you questioning?
Morgan.
Back the fuck up, my brother! He just saved my life! Fucking hero! Why did you need to treat him that way, god damn it!
Only like that offer from the Commodore.
We'd best get to work.
Merged a frontal load out there.
You fucker!
Okay, what?
You fuck! We'll be watching you, Witcher.
We'd best get to work.
Ah, people.
My John's over there. He wanted a platonic.
White-haired one. I have an offer. Greetings, white-haired one. I could do with your help. You see, I'm looking for a certain formula.
I'm no herbalist.
I know who you are. I'll be straight. Find the formula and you'll earn a sizable pouch of orans.
Sounds good. What do you want me to do?
The formula is in the hands of a certain shopkeeper.
Can't go and see him yourself?
He deals in incense. One type is particularly popular. I think what he sells is harmful, yet I need the formula to prove it. The scoundrel knows that and is very cautious. Yet I assume you, as a witcher, have your way?
I'll see what I can do.
Careful with those.
Oh, no. I'm not talking to a freak.
Wait a minute.
Be off, or I'll call the guards.
I wouldn't mind a donut about now.
You free?
No. My John's over there. He wanted a platonic.
I know your kind.
welcome to my modest shop.
I need one of your incense formulae.
I've got more than 200 here.
I'm interested in the best seller. Someone's offering a handsome price for that formula. They say it's harmful.
Impossible. I haven't had a single complaint. And I'll not give the formula to anyone. How about this? I give you a formula for a similar scent. You get your reward, and I keep my secret.
Agreed.
Wait a second. There you go.
You free? No, working my arse off like a stagecoach.
How did it go? Did you get the formula?
I have it.
Show me.
Here it is.
Grand. I must check its authenticity in the lab before I can give you your coin. I'm a cautious man. Forgive me.
I'm cautious too. Give me back the formula.
All right. We'll go together. I'll wait for you by the gate at the market side.
You free?
Where might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
You did turn pale when we met Sheila.
You must have imagined that.
I know you too well.
Sheila's one of the most powerful sorceresses.
That's no reason to fear her.
She can't be trusted, in my experience. I know her to be devious and manipulative.
Any proof?
She's well aware you lost your memory, yet pretended she didn't know.
Why would she do that?
I don't know. Her true intentions have always been hard to fathom.
I'll see if I can't learn what they are.
How?
I'll go hunting with her, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
Ready? As I said, I'm cautious. My lab is well hidden, and I want to keep it that way. So I'll have to blindfold you.
You never mentioned a blindfold. I like to know where I'm going.
Forgive me, but secrecy is essential to me. If you can't agree, it's all off.
All right. but no tricks. One false move and you'll never open your secret door again.
I'm not mad enough to mess with you. Grab hold of my arm. My workshop is very near. Almost there. Now, Porky! Sincere apologies again. I know you could slice me up like a juicy side of beef if you wanted to. I had to protect myself. I'll ask you to be patient while my men check the formula. You've no idea how hard it is to find qualified specialists these days. In Bleinheim's day, I worked with only the best alchemists.
Bleinheim? I'm under the impression I know the name. Somebody from Flotsam?
No, Vizima, long ago. I need a moment. The results are ready. A fake, after all. You should not have tried to deceive me.
I actually felt a bit guilty. But then you flapped your tongue one too many times, revealed your allegiance to Salamandra.
In that case, you'll need to stay here.
Alright guys, this is Darth Tarak, and as you can see I am playing Witcher 2 on Mythic Monday, where I'm playing Geralt of Rivia, and as you can see, I'm in the middle of the...
Oh, fuck!
And of course, as you can see, it's hard to defeat that guy right there.
Dokes always sensed that was hiding something. Now he knows. My devil danced with his demon in the fiddler's tune.
You free?
Sometimes I wonder.
Ah,
John's over there. He wanted a platonic.
But I'll never know. With my life in Dearly damaged Deborah. He's here to face what's left of him. On his carpet. Harry's daughter will be damned if she left. The one person.
Where might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
You did turn pale when we met Sheila.
You must have imagined that.
I know you too well.
Sheila's one of the most powerful sorceresses.
That's no reason to fear her.
She can't be trusted, in my experience. I know her to be devious and manipulative.
Any proof?
She's well aware you lost your memory, yet pretended she didn't know.
Now, why would she do that?
I don't know. Her true intentions have always been hard to fathom.
I'll see if I can't learn what they are.
How?
Her darkest dream.
I'll go hunting with her, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
Ready? As I said, I'm cautious. My lab is well hidden, and I want to keep it that way. So I'll have to blindfold you.
All right.
I'm not mad at... My workshop is very near. Almost there. Now, Porky! Sincere apologies again. I know you could... I'll ask you to be patient. You've no idea...
Blind eye.
No, I need a moment. A fake.
I actually...
In that case...
Fuck!
You free?
No, working my arse off like a stagecoach.
Where might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
The merchants are paying good money for killing the beast.
Coin is never the most important thing.
Maybe, but it's still pretty useful.
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress. Dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
I know you don't like her. Any specific reason?
I'm just trying to warn you.
Thanks. I guess I'll have to ask her.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
In Belk. It'll be nearly a year now.
Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try. I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has
Hello
bred.
guys, this is Dark Derek. I am playing Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. This is the Enhanced Edition, which gives me a little bit of extra stuff that I can do. Right now I'm just in the first city after you get through the prologue. and I am playing Geralt of Rivia.
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
You guys have any questions or comments or anything like that? Let me know and I'll be able to answer them for you.
Lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
I need to make a few orens. You wouldn't happen to have a job for a witcher, would you?
There's never a shortage of work for a witcher in this forest. It's positively teeming with beasts.
No, I have not read the Witcher
No,
books.
I'm not surprised
I'm actually
they come
having
here
a
in
hard time
droves.
finding them. Even on
Cursed
Amazon, I'm having a hard
places
time finding
attract all
them.
sorts
They're
of
also not
scuds,
on
like dung attracts flies. There was
Kindle or
once a
anything like
great
that either,
house in the
which is
clearing.
how I read most of my books
They
now.
locked up lunatics there. During the war with Nilfgaard, it was raised in a fire. The lunatics broiled in their cells. The ruins remain cursed to this day. 2 daredevils went off to explore the ruins recently. They haven't been seen since.
A great house, you say? Tell me more about the building itself.
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental institution. There was no shortage of lunatics in wartime. They just kept coming. Reverend Mercey locked them up in there and looked after them. If you find the 2 people lost in the ruins of the mental asylum, you stand to be handsomely rewarded. By them or their families.
No harm in trying. I'm looking to hunt in this area, and I could use some advice.
I'm no witcher. I set traps, snares, try to keep neckers away from Lobinden. That's all.
I'm aiming a little higher than neckers.
The old man? Meaning the Karen? Finally, Laredo's splurged. Listen, I'm not one to teach your grandmother to suck eggs. You witchers know your work. But if you pay me, I can prepare a useful trap.
What kind of trap?
Puncturing trap, immobilizing trap, even decoys to pull monsters into an ambush. Whatever you like. Since I can easily finish off an ensnared necker, it should be child's play for you.
I would, but I don't. Truth be told, I don't have the streaming capability for it because you have to have specific streaming. You have to have specific streaming programs, and I don't have the programs. Nor do I have the money to get the best programs so that I could actually do it. Not to mention, I don't have WoW for monthly services. I only have the free, which only allows you to get it up to level 20.
The elf woman you were talking about.
And I don't really stream from my PC. Alright guys, we've been going for about an hour strong now.
Morrill simply vanished.
Let's
Almost
start
a year
attack
ago
playing
now.
Witcher 2.
Some say she was too
Assassins
beautiful.
of Kings
The
Enhanced
Dwarves
Edition.
must harm her.
Where I'm playing as Geralt of
If I
Rivia and
have
trying
no
to figure out who
evidence
killed the
before me,
King
I
of
try
Full
to
Test,
trust
which
my
is my character's
And
job
they
to
tell me
actually
the forest did not
play.
take her.
Why would you keep that from Saharan?
Because it's meaningless. Perhaps she was murdered, perhaps she departed on her own, never to return. She's gone, and neither I nor Saharim can reverse that.
I could, but I like to keep my thing open more for people asking me questions about the game or even about why I'm doing this and
Who
things
exactly
like
are
that.
you?
One who warns humans against the dangers that lurk in the forest.
Care to clarify?
I am old, even for an elf. Yet the
Also, I tend
forest
to
is
start
old.
over-explaining, which
I've lived in it for
causes me to
years
ramble,
and
and when I
understand
ramble, I
though
sound
it's
like an
nothing I
idiot.
can
So yeah, not doing
explain.
that.
At times, I make mistakes, and people don't come home.
So you help humans?
I just know if it's safe to venture beyond the gates or not.
Maybe I'll come back when you're sober.
You witches live a long life. You may indeed get to see that day.
I'm not going to comment on that, Leon.
What are the Scoia'tael fighting for?
Do you ask about the Old Ones, who hoped to restore our race to its previous glory? Or about the Young Ones, who fight for survival and out of suicidal revenge?
Yorvith's warriors. Which mold do they fit?
They believe they are still independent, and that there is but one just way to view their cause. In truth, however, they're but a shadow of the Enshe's former glory. They cling to delusions to the very moment when a sword or a noose ends their life, or until they realize the truth themselves, which is, I believe, the worst.
Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry I had to let my puppy in. He's a nice little puppy right here. Named Broggy. So...
I aim to kill the Karen. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
You'll find me by the boat wreck.
Jeez, Triss. Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
Take care of yourself.
Sorry about that. I'm back again. I had to get something to drink. Do something else. Some silver. Alright guys, keep it clean. Don't want to be talking about that stuff in my chat, please.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right at the...
Greetings. Mind if I take a look at what you have in stock?
Certainly. You're welcome to.
Yes,
I'm
well, I
Fioranti,
ended it.
a merchant.
The reader won't let you traders out until it suits him. Seems he needs...
What's that, sub...
Demavends.
Ah.
Now, if you don't...
Youngster screaming in data. The old man will night. And how do you find company?
Here comes the Witcher. Ha! Greetings. A word, if you will. You see, we've created an alchemical substance, and we wish to test it in Vizima in a laboratory.
Nobody's in trouble. I said both of you, not just
you'd
you.
be willing to test it in practice in a year or two.
Not just you, Miss Cook.
Vizima, we'd examine you and reward you generously. We need to study its long-term effects. We can't say more. Are you in?
Why not?
Splendid! Excellent. Now, if you could also keep a journal of the experiment.
Don't overdo it.
Careful with those swords.
Hey, boss. Look who's graced our smithy. That titan of the art of smithing can't hear us. Busy. Work's a blur in his hands. And how are you, Witcher? Things working out for you?
Nice workshop.
Bah, it's no workshop, just a simple forge. But thanks for the compliment, both in my name and the master's. So how can we help you, eh? At your service. Mate, so how can we help you, eh? Hello, Geralt.
As you guys can see, I just recently purchased a silver sword. That way I'm able to take out the monsters a lot easier when I go to face them. So we are going to switch. We're going to switch to some of these other
Don't try anything
weapons
stupid.
or other
Are you a witcher?
I am.
You've got to do something about that filthy business. The crook selling the poison is going unpunished.
I think he's just selling incense.
Incense is only a cover. People get addicted to it, lose their senses. It's like Fistech. You must shut down that shop. Close the shop and the citizens of Flotsam will reward you handsomely.
I'll talk to the trader.
Welcome to my modest shop.
They say one of your scents is a strong drug.
A drug here? Never heard such nonsense.
A lady told me it works just like Fistech.
Perhaps everything works like Fistech on that lady.
I know there's something unusual about it.
All right. I admit it. I've traded in incense for years. It was an ordinary scent. How could I know it would have such an effect on people? Anyway, I can't ban them from using it.
You've lived with these people since childhood. Why would you want to poison them?
You're right, Witcher.
Flotsam's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher.
I see you've done it. Thank you on behalf of all Flotsam. Here's your award.
Also, Miss Cook. We'd have to figure out what specific creature he was before being able to take him out, because sometimes you need more than just the silver sword.
let's
Greetings.
Smart
What does a
ass, eh?
bloody witcher actually eat? Welcome.
Mushrooms? Spuds? Why spuds? Because he's a human, like
Yeah, then you could probably just use a normal steel sword on him with some hanged man's venom.
Any work for a witcher?
Enough work for 3. But what of it? We're poor folk.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Ye best go to Flotsam Town Square near the inn.
Any other jobs? Well-paid jobs?
Go seek the old man. Laredo splurged on a sorceress.
You mean the Karen?
Call him whatever ye like. He troubled our even Laredo says that since the local economy be harmed, there be no...
Any other
Go seek...
Thanks.
Keep well. Ho ho ho! A witcher!
Welcome. Oh, it'll rain, no doubt.
Excellent work.
In it? The finest hides and the tannins on half are either. A straggler here, a lobber there, sometimes a hapless calf. I've even got otter fur for you.
You hunt?
Oh, we must not
What other
hunt
kind
in
of
the
friends
wild
would I have?
forests. Even children know that. Besides, it's too dangerous to go among the trees now, what with all those monsters.
They must be finding more food in the area.
A war's brewing, methinks.
Not necessarily. The Scoia'tael attack merchants and ambush patrols. Ideal conditions for necrophages.
We ought to wait for better times and be satisfied with the little things, like the good book teaches us.
I'd like to...
I don't just play anyone. Tell you what, if I find out...
Any other jobs? Well-paid jobs?
Go seek the...
Thanks.
Keep well. Ho ho ho! A witcher!
What do you want?
I heard you're the local arm wrestling champ.
You bet I am.
I'd like to change that.
Many tried and walked away. You want to go?
You bet I do.
All right, come with me.
All right.
What do you want, eh? I've seen better. Ready?
Let's do it.
No one beats me. Ready?
Let's do it.
I don't work my muscles for free. What do you want, eh?
Damn it! shit, you stink. Got to blow up this nest. 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 Got to blow up this nest.
Come on!
And Drigas are giant insects, essentially. And you haven't missed much, just me killing some of the creatures around here. In the attempt to find out more about them. That way I can kill them easier. Where's the bad guy? Those bugs are killing people. That's why I'm attacking them. I mean, why would I not attack things that are killing people?
Take that.
Okay. Try dodging, and that didn't work.
Flotsam's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher.
Something's trouble. What's a bloody witcher actually keep?
So how's it going, dear?
Youngsters screaming in data, and the old man moaning at night.
And how do you find her? You're young and noble. You'll return to Flotsam in tears not a year from now.
Any idea why Laredo put a price on the troll's head?
Commandant Laredo has Flotsam's welfare in mind.
Mm-hmm. But the troll tends to the bridge, keeps it in repair.
Not likely. To start with, that's a dangerous beast. In addition, he pays no taxes on the tolls he collects.
What do you do?
I'm the Royal Castellan. I look after Flotsam.
So if I exterminate a monster, I need...
Indeed. You could start by filling in Form H12 and taking it to...
I don't need to. I've got immunity.
Ah, well, you'll find the notice board out in front of the...
So long.
Something's troubling me.
Let's hear it.
What does a bloody witcher actually eat?
Come on, nearly got him. Go on, a wee bit more.
Human like.
Change your grip.
Humans know it. What do you want?
Keep staring. Just don't start and...
Of course.
I've got my eye on...
Punches lights out!
Don't look in the eyes. Never ever.
Freak. Say something. Or did you just fart?
I can't stand it.
The bugs do tend to squish a lot, yes.
Regards, Witcher.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
What do you want to prove with those swords?
Good day.
You free?
No, working my arse.
What do you want?
Heard you have a problem.
Ah, if only we had just one.
Can't help with the toll.
The sorceress said the same.
She's asked me to work.
And who's to pay?
That's what I'm here to do.
The sorceress was to manage alone.
Well, we're managing it together now. So as I see it, you should double the reward.
You jest.
You'll double what you offered Lady de Tanzerville, because that's what the contract's worth.
So be it. I assume you to be professionals and worth every last copper paid to you.
It's a deal. Now tell me what you know about the beast.
You're the Witcher, damn it. I've no knowledge of these things.
Who could tell me more?
That
Welcome back,
flowering
Miss
elf, Cedric,
Cook.
most probably.
He's supposed to know all about monsters.
Now leave me be. Yes. Yes.
People! The mutant's pursuing me!
Good day.
I'm a witcher! Ha-ya! Get Yove! Death to the squirrels!
At your so how
So how's it going, dear? You ought to shave. Get a haircut.
Let's hear it. What does a bloody witcher actually eat? Mushrooms? Spuds? Why spuds? Cause he's a human.
Welcome.
What?
Mutant smartass, eh?
Welcome.
I'm thirsty, damn it.
Yeah. Maybe someone will lend me an orange?
Yes, yes, yes. I remember when we used to play Mortal Kombat. Not all the time.
Hmm? Witcher, I've been awaiting you.
We need to kill a monster that sinks boats.
Afraid?
No, but I suspect we'll need to draw it onto the shore.
Leave that to me.
Only because I let you.
I bet it's something spectacular.
Believe it. You'll do the honors.
The honors?
Once on the riverbank, you'll kill him, her, whatever it is.
Did you find out where the Karen came from?
I didn't even try.
So I take it you know it was created by a mage.
I guessed as much. And what of it? Do you wish me to feel guilty, apologize for some madman? I don't intend to. How did you know it was a mage?
I didn't. Just guessed. If we're going to work together, we should get to know each other.
Is that so? Very well. Ask what you will.
Are you and Triss friends?
Friends? Colleagues, I'd say. Acquaintances, perhaps. I know all the sorceresses in the north. We aren't that many in number, which is why we support one another.
What's that? It looks impressive.
A megascope.
What does it do?
Many complicated magical operations. It allows me to communicate with other sorceresses, for instance.
I'll be ready soon.
I certainly hope so.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right
How
at the
nice.
household? Youngster screaming in data and the old man moaning at night.
Welcome, welcome. How are you?
Ready? As I said, I'm cautious.
All right.
I'm not... My workshop is very near. Almost there.
Now, Porky!
No, there was somebody snoring
Sincere
on the video
apologies
game.
again. I'll ask you to be patient. You've no idea.
Bleinheim.
No, I need a moment. A fake.
I actually...
In that...
Oh, fuck! Blossom's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher. Something's troubling me.
Greetings, welcome. So how's it going, dear? Everything all right at the household? And how do you find country life?
Love is where you find it.
You're young and knowing. You'll return to Flotsam in Tears not a year from now.
I'm a witcher! Ha, yeah!
Any idea?
Commandant. Not like.
Welcome, welcome.
You free?
Why? You got...
What do you want?
Heard you have a problem.
Ah, if only we had just one. Highways washed
Okay, you
out,
guys are
forests
just
full of
weird.
bandits, a river beast blocks the port, and tolls at a rise.
Can't help with the tolls, but the monster's a possibility.
The sorceress said the same. But
she's asked me...
And who's to...
That's what I'm here to discuss.
The sorcerer...
Well, we're... You'll double what you offer.
So be it. I assume you to be professionals and worth every last copper paid to you.
It's a deal. Now tell me what you know about the beast.
You're the Witcher.
Who could tell?
That... Now leave...
Witcher.
Probably not.
No offence, but you're scaring my customers away.
I think the stew's ready.
Yeah. Welcome, people.
A fine mess you have here. Dwarves stealing bread from the mouths of honest craftsmen. Elves wandering among decent folk.
The Commandant will deal with them just as soon as he's dealt with the Scoia'tael.
Well, I had an inkling and it didn't disappoint me. It was a long voyage to this cesspit, but it's about to make sense. Voltest's killer, live and in person. How are you? Happy and healthy?
Can't complain.
I am delighted, really. But you see, it's a long way back to Vizima, and I'd rather not dawdle. I lost a load of time looking for you.
No reason to waste any more talking, then. Bon voyage.
Listen, Jester. You're worth more to me alive, but if need be, I will take you back as a corpse. You choose.
All right. Give it a shot.
Drop your sword and put your hands together, or I'll not vouch for what...
Shut up. Go ahead. Try to kill me.
We've got a wanted man here! Grab him, boys! We've got a wanted man here! Grab him, boys! Hit the freak!
Want to play soldiers and squirrels?
Yeah, I'm not there yet with Skyrim. I have to play it some more.
My daddy's sword is bigger.
New shoes. What happened?
He said he can't leave her just yet. She's going through a difficult time.
Pig. Which shoemaker?
Amandil.
New shoes.
Well, a random thief may try and mug me, but I'll mug them first.
Pig.
Welcome. Greetings.
Greetings.
I see even Flotsam has its ghetto.
We're in Temeria, aren't we? Non-humans are to blame for everything. Cattle plague, higher taxes. Let them live, so long as it's far away and not for too long.
I don't get it.
Nobody does, kid. Well, I don't have Daedric armor yet. I've only got Orc armor.
My prices stay as they are.
Greetings! What brings you here, White Wolf? Make yourself at home, please.
Do we know each other?
I've heard, or rather read much about you, in the letters of the Rivian diaspora.
Well, nice to meet you.
Einar Gausel. Fundamentally a trader in old curios, although I also concern myself with the non-human community. Witcher!
Mind if I have a look at your books?
Take your time.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and make myself something quick to eat.